All right, guys, it's getting to be a little cold outside. And as much as I enjoy cold weather, I really don't like being cold. So if you would like to work out outside with us when it's chilly and still be somewhat comfortable, then follow my steps to staying warm while you can work out. And of course, the key is layers. Anybody that does outdoor skiing or anything outside in the wintertime, you know about layers. So I always like to start, well, the easiest thing to start with is pants. So you need some kind of a legging that could be capri or it could be long, whatever you need. And then over that, some sort of a sweatpants, or I also have like a shell layer that I use that is also lined. So it's just a quick search on Amazon to find some of these things. But you also want it to be stretchy. So I know skiing stuff is like water and windproof, but it might not have that flexibility to do squats and stuff like that. So make sure your bottoms are pretty spandexy as far as layering. Then next on top. So I always start with some kind of a tank top layer so that I can tuck it in to my first layer because I don't like any breeze getting into my body. And then I'll get the second layer short sleeve for the next layer. I'll also probably tuck that into the second pants. And then what I also like to have is a more fitted layer underneath. And I also love the kind that has these thumb holes. I don't know if you can see that, because it just helps, it just keeps this part of your hand warm. Just nothing goes up your arm, no breeze, like if we're doing touch the sky or whatever, your hands, your wrists all stay warm. And then depending on how cold it is, then I'll add like a looser layer over that. And then, if possible, again, all of these you kind of have to base on size because you still want to be able to move. I might add a sweatshirt over that, or instead of the other layer, add a sweatshirt over my fitted layer. Always want to have that hood. And then also the coat. Depending on how, if you're like me, you just don't want to be cold, but you do want to be outside. So a coat that just covers your behind is going to be very helpful. I don't like the short jackets because I'm already pretty layered up on top, but I do want my backside covered. So this is one that I typically wear. Then an absolute must, see if I can find it, is the gloves that I just had. I don't know where they are. Well, gloves are going to be a must, even if it's just a little bit cold, because if we're doing push-ups or anything with the dumbbells, you can't keep your hands in your pockets. So I always keep a pair of winter gloves in my workout bag. You can always take them off, but when we first get there to the workout, we're warming up, you really want those hands warm. So I would already start having gloves in there. Some people wear gloves and then mittens over it. Again, you can always take them off. That's the beauty of layering. And I always have a scarf and a hat. So we have these Get You in Shape beanies, but of course anything to keep you warm. And the beauty of it is that you can just take these layers off as we warm up. But when you first step out of the car and it's really cold and all you can think about is wanting to go home, that's not a good way to have your workout. So the warmer you are, the more you'll be able to focus on being focus on your workout. And the last thing is I always wear short ankle socks, but when it's cold, I always just wear longer socks to make sure my ankles are covered. So if we do anything with our legs in the air, like dead bug or bicycle, my ankles are covered. So those are my winter tips for you so that you can still have a great workout despite the drop in temperatures and still enjoy the crispy cold weather of winter. Thanks guys, bye.